YouTube, it's Missy, and today I'm here to share with you guys my May TBR. This month's theme is mystery, murder mysteries, miserable mysteries. I have a few on here that people have given low ratings, and I want to see for myself whether or not they're crap and for me to like move on and give it to somebody else. I also have rollover mysteries that have been on my graveyard shelf that I want to get to. So let's get started with those. Of course, this is tentative. I will try to get to them. If not, that'll bum me out and then I'll have to roll over it again. But you know the drill. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is the readathon for this month. The only one that I know of is the A Yearathon readathon. That is always every single month, the first week of every month. And this month's theme is to catch up or finish, which is perfect because that's what I'm doing this month. That takes place from the 6th through the 12th. I will leave the Goodreads group down below if you would like to participate. You can put your TBR on there and then discuss how you are throughout the week, how much you've done, and so forth and so on. Everyone that is in the group participates a lot, and I'm like struggling to keep up. But the only other readathon there is this month is my personal readathon, and it's more of a read along because it's a monthly thing. But our pick for this month is Insomnia. Now this is going to be a reread for me. I read this in college, really enjoyed it. This is one of my favorites from Stephen King, so I'm looking forward to rereading it. The thing with this is, though, I still haven't finished Needful Things yet. This was April's pick. I am currently on 324, but I had to return it to the library with the audiobook, and now I'm on hold again. So it's going to take a little while for me to get this one back. So in the meantime, I will see if I can get audiobooks for the ones that I plan on reading, the mysteries that I'm planning on reading. So here's all the mysteries that I would like to get to this month. The first one is a new addition, and that is Midnight at the Bright Ideas Bookstore by Matthew Sullivan. Some people give this 5 stars and think it's excellent. Some people give it 3 stars and say it's just okay. And there were a few 1 stars that I looked at that said it's miserable. It's super slow. There's not any mystery really. It's more of a literary fiction kind of thing. So we will see. And if it's no good, then of course you guys can have dibs. Basically what this is there's a bookstore, because this is a book about books, and there is a shopkeeper and then a customer that comes in. Now I can't remember which is which, but either the shop owner is murdered and that's the mystery, or it's the customer that's murdered and that's the mystery. I don't know. It's 314 pages. I tried to get like kind of short-ish books, so I have more of a chance of getting through them. So this is one of the miserable mysteries that I have on my list. The next mystery I need to pick up is The Missing Girl by Norma Fox Mazer. I purchased this from Book Outlet like 5 years ago. Started it, wasn't hooked, and so I put it down. And then I watched a review from Nicole, who is the Girly Girl Bookworm. I will leave her channel link down below. She read this in its entirety and hated it, so I'm on the fence. I do want to pick it up and find out for myself, but this is another miserable mystery. Then we have Deadly Cool by Gemma Halliday. This again is a Book Outlet book. I bought this because it seemed like it was going to be an easy read because it's a YA. The font is, pretty big sized. I also have the sequel, which is called Social Suicide. So if I don't like this one, then I can just give both of them away. I can't tell if this is going to be miserable or not. I didn't look up any of the reviews for this book, so I'm curious. All right, and then I have 2 rollovers from the graveyard shelf. We have The Cuckoo's Calling by Robert Galbraith, or aka J.K. Rowling. I am really enjoying this book, and I am currently, let's see here, on chapter 4, but it's like the second part, right? Maybe it's just chapter 4. I don't know. I'm on 180. That's pretty far into the book. Really enjoying it. This is like a private detective who's helping out a brother whose sister he believes was murdered, but everyone else thinks she committed suicide or killed herself. But I ran out on my audiobook for this, so I was listening to it on audio, and I haven't been able to get it back yet, so we will see when I can pick this up. But because it's halfway read, hopefully it goes by quickly. Then I have Ghostly Echoes by one of my favorite authors, William Ritter. I read his first 2 books, Jacoby, and then the second book was called, is it in here? Beastly Bones. The second book was called Beastly Bones. I enjoyed them immensely. It's Abigail Rook and Jacoby. Jacoby is a detective, but he's a paranormal detective, and so his crimes have a paranormal twist to it. In this one, it has to do with the ghost that lives in his house. It used to be her house, but when he moved in, she was still there. I put this series down a few years ago only because I was like sad that it was ending, but I just got an invite to read William Ritter's newest book that comes out in a few months. I think it's July that it comes out, and it's his new middle grade, so I do want to finish up the Jacoby series, which is 4 books. The 4th book is called The Dire King, and it's got a red cover, so I'm looking forward to that. Oh, I guess I can show it because it's right here in red. Look at that. There's The Dire King. So these are the last 2 books in the Jacoby series. So I definitely need to finish this so that way I can, you know, get to the other ones. I did start this book months ago, but I'm only on like page 4, so I'm just going to start from the beginning and then continue on. This is just one book that I picked up, meant to read, put it down for a second, picked up something else, and then never got back to it. That's why it's on the graveyard shelf, because I don't know when I would grab those. And then 2 more books. These are murder mysteries. We have The Collector by John Fowles and Perfume by Patrick Suskind. Now, I continue to add the same books over and over again to my TBRs because I'm still extremely interested in reading these, but then I try to match books to themes and then I get distracted. So, I'm hoping that I can get to these. They sound very cool. So the longest book out of all of them is The Cuckoo's Calling, but I have read 180 pages out of that, so hopefully I can get through all of them. There's only one holiday this month, and this is one of the last months I have before summer. This is a full month, and then we have a week and a half of June, and then we're out. I cannot wait. So about 30 days left of the school year. So I'm looking forward to that. Let me know down below if you would like to participate in Mystery May. If you have any mystery books that you are planning on reading this month, let me know down below the titles. I have a ton of mysteries, but these were like the quickest to get off my shelves, and they were kind of short. So I'm hoping I like some of them, most of them. I don't think I'll like all of them. That's just a guarantee from everyone else's reviews. And that is it. Let me know down below, again, what you are reading so that way we can compare. And if you've read any of these books, again, let me know down below. And that is it. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!